All right, guys, here we are again, holiday weekend, heading into Delaware Park poker room. Now I want to tell you about Rad Poker. It's a 6-second heads up, hold the map. Helps you make quick decisions in online poker. Helps out in real poker also, making the proper decisions. Go check it out. Here's a screenshot. Description down below, iOS and Android. Go download it. Thanks. What's up, guys? It's me, Tony G, coming to you from Delaware Park Casino and Racetrack. This is episode 129 of my poker vlog. In this episode, we're up at my girlfriend's parents for Labor Day weekend, and as per usual, try to get some poker in at different spots for you guys, and I don't come here that often. Hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go. Alright guys, real quick, if you're new here, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It helps the channel out a lot. And if you're not new here, I appreciate you guys coming back. The support is awesome. So also real quick, a lot of people ask me why I don't have a Patreon. How can they help support the channel? Well, this is how. Felt Life coin. You can see it there. It's pretty cool. Got black and green, and then we have the white and green. Go buy a coin. I have a merch shop. Description down below. Hats, shirts, hoodies, the whole nine. That's how you guys can support the channel. I appreciate it. And let's get into the episode. Okay, the third hand at the table, I have the ace of diamonds, the ace of hearts, the best hand in all of poker. I'm on the button. Middle position raises it to 9, and I 3-bet like the $18. Two other people call, including the middle position. So we're going 3 ways to the flop, folks. Here we go. Let's try to flop a set. The flop is 7, deuce, 6 with 2 diamonds. Didn't flop a set, but we still have top pair. And we have the ace of diamonds in our hand. It checks to me, and I down bet to $15. The under the gun folds, and middle position says, I'm not going anywhere. Let's go. He calls, and the turn is the 10 of clubs. Now, he checks it to me again, and this time I cut out some chips and make it $30. He tanks and then raises to $75. So now my intuition's going. I'm like, okay, does he have a set of 10s? Did he hit 10? Did he have a set on the flop and just taking me to Value Town? I tank for about 45 seconds, which I've sped it up here. But I do cut out the chips and call. So we are off to the river now, folks. Let's try to hit an ace. But nope, doesn't happen. River, 3 of hearts. He is cutting out some chips and slides out a bet of what looks to be $100. I get a count from the dealer, and he says, yeah, it looks like 100. So I say I call, and he flips over 2 sevens. We got taken to Value Town. Lost some good money on the first hand here. Literally 3 hands later, again, best hand in all of poker, pocket rockets, aces, baby, middle position. I make it 10. It gets to the big blind, who makes it much more. He throws out a 50 burger. He says $50. I'm thinking, but you know, I'm not going anywhere with aces anyway. I cut out the chips, make it look like if I want to call or not. Cut out the chips and throw the extra 40 on top of the $10. So obviously, I'm in. The guy next to me folds, and the cutoff folds. So we're heads up, folks. We're going heads up to the flop here. The flop is pretty decent. It's 7 Jack 5 with 2 hearts. Feeling pretty good about this hand so far. The gentleman bets 120, and after he tanks, looking at the board, he bets 120. And I decide to just shove it. I say all in. I really don't want to see any more cards. And he calls, and the turn is the 9 of spades. I ask if he has a set. He says no. River, 3 of diamonds. And I show the aces to him, and he says I'm good. Mucks him down, but we did see him after the dealer turned him up. He had queens. Aces over queens, and we take down a good pot. Okay, this hand is about 45 minutes later. I lost 4 pocket pair of hands in a row for a total of about $200. I'm not even joking. But we have pocket fives in the big blind. There's a $4 straddle. I call and 4 others call. So we're going 5 ways to the flop. The flop is Jack 10 7 rainbow. It checks the middle position, who bets $8. I call and another guy calls. So we're going 3 ways now to the turn. The turn doesn't really help us at all. It's the 8 of hearts. And it actually checks down to the river. The river is the terrible ace of diamonds. I can't catch a break. Middle position checks to me. I bet $15. There's 1 fold, and middle position doesn't call. He throws out a bet of 75, and I can't call that with pocket fives and that board looking the way it is. So I just fold it, and that's that for that hand. Okay, in the small blind, we got the ladies. The under the gun makes it $7, and it gets back over to me, and I raise it up to 14, and we go heads up to the flop, and the flop finally is in our favor. We hit a set, folks. It's Queen 10 4 rainbow. Hit a set of queens. I check it for deception, and it works. The under the gun bets $15. And I'm trying to decide if I want to bet more than 30, which is the minimum, or bet 30 to try to keep him in it and not scare him off. So I just decide on the $30. After he gets verification from the dealer, he cuts out the chips and says, okay, I call. Let's see one more card. And that card is the 3 of spades. I check, hoping he'll bet. And he doesn't. It checks to the river, which is the Jack of spades. This time I'm not checking anything. I throw out a bet of $25. And he looks at his cards a couple times, filling with his chips. But ultimately, he does fold. But hey, we'll take down this pot and try to climb back out of this hole that we're in. Okay, in the last hand of the evening, I have King Jack of spades. The under the gun makes it 11. I call. I'm the only one who calls. We're going heads up to the flop, which isn't terrible. It's 10 4 queen rainbow. Got the straight draw out there and the backdoor flush draw. I throw out a bet of $15, and he raises it up to 40. With a bunch of outs still, I decide to go ahead and call the 40. Probably shouldn't have, but called the 40. The turn doesn't help us. It's the 6 of hearts, and I'm not feeling too more confident about this hand. I just decide to go ahead and check it. and he announces all in, and it's about 75 or 85 effective to me. And I just can't call this right now. I've been running bad all day. And just muck my cards and we walk. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you liked and what you didn't like. And I'll see you in the next episode. And don't forget, it doesn't matter how you're living your life, as long as you're living the felt life.